So you guys watching in America, you got Inside Out today. Me in the UK, I have to wait till July 24th to see Inside Out. So that's why I'm talking about this film instead of Inside Out. So those of you who don't know, Mr. Holmes is basically a story about old Sherlock Holmes, played by Ian McKellan. He's all old, he's really retired, he's been out of the detective game for quite a while. And in this film, his memory's starting to go away, he's starting to forget a lot of stuff. So he's like, and there's one case that he never solved, so he's trying to remember as much as he can to write down everything that happened about this case so he can have a complete life before he dies. Now I went into this film thinking it was going to be some kind of boring Oscar bait kind of film in June and all, but I don't know anything about Sherlock Holmes, so I didn't know anything about the lore or the character or anything like that, and I didn't see a single trailer for this film, so I was going into this film with expectations. But in all honesty, I actually did like this film. First off, you got Ian McKellan. Now, I don't know if he played a good Sherlock Holmes in terms of how the character is, but in terms of the acting, the performance, I thought he did a really good job in this film. And you just really empathise with him sometimes in this film, trust me, because he's trying to remember stuff, and you can just see in his face, he's really just saddened by the fact that he can't remember certain things about these certain things, which I won't say. But you just really empathise with him in this film, like in the present day, or in the present days, in the film's present day. He's all forgetting stuff, and it's really, you do feel for him. One of the other things I liked about this film was the storytelling aspect. And what I mean by that is, he's trying to remember this case that he did not solve all these years ago, and every time he tries remembering it, it actually flashes back to that case. So you get to see Ian McKellan a little bit younger, but he's still Ian McKellan, he's still old, but he's more like moving around and like, oh, Sherlock Holmes and all that stuff. And it's good to see him actually interact with the people in the case, and it's good to actually see the case instead of him just like, I can't remember. So I really liked the use of the flashback method in this film. There is one storyline in this film about Sherlock Holmes recently coming back from Japan, and it's showing flashbacks from him when he was in Japan. And personally, I just don't really see how that fit into the film, to be honest. He's trying to remember this stuff about his case, and then it shows the stuff about Japan, and to me it just didn't really connect with the film. It didn't really flow into the story. Just for me anyway, it didn't. And there are a couple of times that the stuff gets emotional in this film, and people start crying, and yeah, you start tearing up as well. Well, I wouldn't say I teared up, I almost started tearing up at one bit. And it is some really emotional stuff. You do really feel sorry for some of these characters. By some of these characters, I mean Sherlock Holmes, of course. Like, there's just parts where he's just, you can tell, you're looking at him like he is so distraught over the fact that he can't remember certain things. And it's really emotional, and I think they actually did it really well. Is this film the most entertaining film ever? No, it's not. Is it a horrible piece of crap? Absolutely not. It's a really good, engaging, I wouldn't say it's an entertaining film, but I'd say it's a pleasant film. It's a pleasant film, I'll say that. So in the end, I did enjoy it. I thought Ian McKellen was a really good actor in this film. I'd say in terms of the acting I've seen so far this year, probably the most award-worthy performance I've seen this year. But he did a really good job, and the film does have some emotional parts. Some of the stuff was a bit meh, it started to lose interest sometimes, and the Japanese thing didn't really fit into the film for me. But in the end, I will still give Mr. Holmes a 3 out of 5. So thank you for watching this if you're watching it in America and it's not an Inside Out review, I know it is. And yeah, like I said, I'm not going to get to see Inside Out until July 24th, unfortunately. So bear with me on that one. I'm just letting you know, UK doesn't always get the same release dates as America. That's why I got Mr. Holmes today, which is actually a month before America, so win, I guess. So if you like this stuff, and as Sherlock Holmes says in this film, and you want to end your life with a sense of completion, be sure to subscribe, because I got stuff coming to you guys all the time.